Welcome back to the 6 o'clock show. It's time to hand over the Six Kitchen to the lovely Erica Drum.
Erica, remind us, just for those who are joining us, what you're making.
Okay, so we're doing a wild garlic pesto. And for anyone who doesn't know it, it is a leafy green that grows wild, hence the name, in, yeah, I know, hilarious, all across Ireland, in damp, kind of shady, woodlandy areas. And again, like I said earlier, you smell it before you can see it.
Can you show a few of them up just so that people can actually see, like, if they see it, don't be afraid to pick it. It's not like...
Yeah, there's nothing, it's really good for us. And actually, I was just reading up about it there, and it was used in the times of famine because obviously we had very little food, and this grows abundantly all over the country.
And if you eat enough, it will keep the bailiffs away.
Yeah, it'll keep a lot of people away, I'd say.
A bit of a historical joke there from our Martin. Boom, boom.
I always say when you're eating something like this, just as long as you give it to everyone around you.
Go right over there.
Just gonna have more giggles today. I love it.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as whoever you're serving to eats it as well, no one's going to slag each other because you're all going to smell and taste of lovely garlic. So don't be afraid. I will say you'll notice lots of people will know three-cornered leek. That actually probably grows a little bit more in Ireland. You know the one? It's kind of more grass-like and it's got white flowers on it at the moment.
Yeah.
So that is also another wild, another free, what do you say, stolen?
Well, you see, if it's in a park, well and good. If it's in somebody's garden, you can't go in.
Well, no, it'll be out their back garden. You definitely
what if it's hanging over the edge, Martin? You get it off through their gate. But yeah, so three-cornered leek comes out a little bit earlier. You'll see it at the moment. It's got lots of white flowers. These flowers won't come till April, May, the end of April. At the moment, this is the prime time to pick this. Okay, I'm doing mine with almonds. I always put the leaf at the bottom of my pesto, and I'm doing almonds because I love their flavour. I'm doing Grando Padano, which is a lighter kind of Parmesan. It's not aged as long, so kind of is more subtle.
We have a question in. Is garlic not normally in bulb form?
Yeah, so that garlic would be Asian garlic or come from hotter countries. And actually this has, I'm just putting a little bit of salt, this has garlic bulbs in the, it obviously grows from the earth and it comes with the bulb.
So the bulbs are underneath the ground.
Yeah, so you can collect that bulb towards the end of the season, which would be probably about June, and plant it in your own garden. But it grows crazy, so don't plant it kind of loose. Maybe put it in a pot and you'll have it again next year. But yeah, so this is our native local garlic as opposed to the other one. I'm just putting in a little bit of lemon for that kind of citrus hit.
Yeah.
And so the main ingredients are nuts, cheese, and usually in pesto it would be, the traditional Genovese one would be with basil. I'm also doing 10 things here at once. I'm just frying some mushrooms, but we'll come back to that. Okay, I'm going to make a little bit of noise, guys. I'm really sorry, but we got to do it. It's worth it.
Otherwise, it ain't going to get made.
Exactly. Let's hope for the worst.
What oil did you put in there?
That was olive oil. Okay, so you can get chunky, I like it like this.
Yes.
Chunky bits of cheese, bits of nuts. You can see it all happening.
Because it really makes it a meal when you're making it with the pasta.
Absolutely. Now, if you have some sort of food processor that blitzes things really small, still totally fine, but you'll get a finer one, like a dressing, a salad dressing, which is still perfect.
So you want to bite.
I like it like that. I'd have that in a slice of toast now and be totally satisfied as my lunch. It's yummy with a steak, loads of things. I'm actually going to do a recipe a recipe a day this week on Instagram for wild garlic. I'm going to do a steak on Wednesday as well, and just to show people how to use it. It's really tasty. And again, it's free.
It's free.
Okay.
That's what we need. Okay, so what else is going on here?
So I'm making some pasta. This one is fresh, made in Dublin, Rosa Madre pasta. So it is made within 3 minutes. I'll put that on. And then I'm frying mushrooms. Really, you could do whatever you like. You could have chicken, fish might be a little bit.
That's the thing. You can add chicken into this, whatever the hell you want.
Yeah, exactly.
Even with the mushrooms, no problem.
I love mushrooms, so that's why I've put them in there. I wouldn't do fish, maybe. It's probably a bit strong. Then sun-dried tomatoes, which I adore. We are going to finish it with some more nuts and finish it with some more cheese, just to make everybody happy today. I'm going to make it a little bit creamy, and that's with creme fraiche.
Yeah.
So you could use a little bit of cream, fresh cream. Or you could use some sour cream would work if you had it. You don't have to make it creamy if you don't want to.
Yeah, you can leave it all out.
Could I ask, could you use like a cream cheese?
Oh yeah, of course you could. Sure, remember I made loads of things with that lovely goat's cream cheese.
You did.
So guys, pasta water is your best friend. It's salty, it's got the gluten in it from the pasta cooking. We're gonna let that mix. Pasta's going in.
Okay.
Lovely.
This pasta cooks really fast. I know, I'm nearly there.
Good woman.
I don't want to put the pesto in too early, right? Because remember, it's a leafy green. You don't want it to like really cook with the dish. Okay. Woo.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay, we've got
there's
about a
me and
minute, Erica.
I have a minute.
Yeah.
Minute to please everybody. Look at this. Big, chunky, yummy pesto going in. And it just smells amazing. Again, don't worry about how garlicky it is. It's not
Just
a
spoon it
negative.
through and make sure your other half is eating it as well.
Yeah, exactly. Make sure everybody in the room is eating it too. So look at that. I've got creaminess. I've got, you know, the little kind of sourness nearly from those sun-dried tomatoes. And then the tagliatelle is fresh and delicious, and the mushrooms.
That looks absolute.
Yeah,
What
it really
a
does,
dinner.
doesn't it?
This is
Smells
amazing.
amazing.
As Erica is plating this up, I just want to let you know we've got a final tally for the show in less than an hour. It's now €877,000.
Woo!
Thank you so much.
This is
Thank
amazing.
you so,
It
so,
really,
so
really
much.
is absolutely fantastic.
unbelievable
That's
as
10
Erica
grand in
puts
such
this
a
up.
short time. Thank you.
It's going to be on 6 Eats as well, by the way, and Erica will have it on her Instagram page, and I'll put it on my Instagram page as well.
Erica.
But that's it.
Thank you.
Erica, thank
Absolutely
you.
brilliant.
I think
That's
this is the
all
winner.
we've got time for tonight. A massive thank you to all of our guests and, of course, to Erica Drum for stealing tonight's dinner.
Yes.
Hey.